Previously on Gotham.
I start a new job in the morning.
A new job? Congratulations.
I'm coming to work at the GCPD. I'm your new medical examiner.
I asked some questions and you asked members of the board.
What kind of questions?
About Arkham. It seems very likely those gangsters were actually given their shares in Arkham by Wayne Enterprises.
This nightclub makes a lot of money. That's why I want to reopen it under your care.
I can have the club.
You're with me now.
What is this place? Where are we?
Some people think it's a prison. Some think it's hell.
They took my eyes.
People call him Mace.
He's the one in charge.
My name is Fish Mooney. I'm in charge now.
Jim? Hi. Where's Jim?
He dropped off his keys like last week.
So screw him anyway, right? So who are you guys?
Boo! Get off, you old bag. You. Why did you attack Mr. Grayson?
No reason. I don't like him. I have no idea why he did it.
Beats me.
Well, you circus people don't mess around, do you?
I swear, John Grayson, if you give me that look one more time, I will slap you silly.
You wish.
Don't think I can't.
Whoa, kids. What's the big problem anyhow?
The Graysons are a bunch of arrogant buttheads is the problem.
The Lloyds are feckless drunkards is more like it.
So it's a family feud.
Graysons don't get along with Lloyds. Been that way for years.
It's sort of a tradition.
You guys fight like this every night?
No. That was just her idiot uncle doing his thing.
You know damn well it must be Lila's fault.
Mary.
What?
Hey. Sorry the date went south.
Are you kidding? Best date ever. Who gets to see a circus brawl?
True. None of them will talk, of course. Still have no idea what those two are fighting over.
I think they're rival lovers. Their families have been fighting since way back, but this particular fight was apparently over a woman named Lila. She's a snake dancer in the sideshow.
Wow.
I know. How cool is that, a snake dancer?
No, I mean, wow, you're really good.
People talk to doctors.
I guess so. I should find this woman, Lila, make sure she's okay. It might take a little while. I'll have a patrolman drive you home.
Oh. I could come with you.
Lee, this is police business.
Come on, Jim. I'm dying to meet Lila.
Well, bringing along medical personnel, a justifiable precaution, I guess.
There you go.
Sir, where's Lila? Lila? Snake dancer. GCPD, we need to speak with Lila.
She's not here. Why? What's happened?
Where is she?
I don't know. She was supposed to be home ages ago.
Your relative?
His son, Jerome.
Jerome. When did you last see her?
This morning. She was here when I left for the library.
Relax, Jerome. This gentleman is just here because Owen and Al had a disagreement. Your mother's fine. Gone on a spree, no doubt. You know how she is.
A spree? Without her hat, her coat, her purse? Look at Sheba. She's distraught. She knows something's wrong.
Snake does seem to be agitated.
Sir, she's what you call a party girl. Back in the morning with her knickers and a handbag, sure as eggs.
But she didn't take her handbag, did she? How fast does an animal like that move?
Fast walking pace, they rely on surprise, mainly.
Let her out.
I'm sorry?
Let her out. You knew she was here.
No.
Look at me.
She was like that when we found her.
Let's talk straight. Those people out there are using us as transplant donors. We are simply spare parts. Unless we do something about it. I have a plan, but you must do exactly what I say. You do as I say, and I promise you, I will get some of us out of here alive. That's right. No, you heard me correctly. I said some of us. Because the truth of the matter is, some will die. But we will die with dignity. We will die for a reason, and we will die next to family. And I tell you what, we are family. We are all we got. That's family. We have one simple choice. We die here alone on our knees, or we stand up and we fight with our family.
A couple of riggers found her right here. We decided to hide her on the truck. We were going to give her our proper burial as soon as we got back on the road.
Decent of you. Who's we? Who else knew?
Just me and the head of the families. If an outsider killed her, what can you do? An act of God. If it was one of us, we always find out. And we make sure they're punished.
How?
We have our ways.
And we have ours. Hook him up. Morning, partner. Got any little help here?
No kidding. I mean, you're kidding, right? This isn't an elaborate prank, or...
Tell me about your mother, Jerome.
She's my mother. What can I say? I love her. She's perfect. Not a very good cook, except for that.
Did she have any enemies? Someone with a grudge?
No.
Boyfriends?
No.
No?
She had lovers, sex partners, really, but not boyfriends. She didn't want the commitment.
Alphonse Grayson.
Yes, he was one of them.
Owen Lloyd.
Yes.
Any others?
Not that I could put a name to.
How did you feel about your mother's love life?
I feel fine about it. If not for my mother's love life, I wouldn't be here, would I? Sex is a healthy human activity.
Yes, it is. Do you have any other family?
The circus is my family.
One more time, why did you assault Mr. Grayson?
You know why.
Tell me.
He killed Lila.
Why would he do that?
She was gonna choose me over him, and he's an arrogant son of a bitch. Not gonna let a Lloyd humiliate a Grayson that way.
How come your families don't get along?
His great-grandfather falsely accused my mother's Uncle Barry of stealing a horse.
When was this?
Before the Great War.
World War I?
Yeah.
For 3 generations, your family's been feuding over a stolen horse?
Yes, and the Lloyds are still trash. Blood is blood.
Must be a hell of a horse.
Why did Mr. Lloyd assault you?
He killed Lila and fears I'm gonna kill him for it.
He says the opposite. He says you killed her.
Yes, I suppose he would have to say that, wouldn't he?
It wasn't Uncle Owen. He could never do such a terrible thing.
Oh, crap, Mary. How can you be so blind?
Quiet. You?
Yeah, quiet you. You're the blind one.
My brother's a man of honor. Your uncle's a violent drunk. Do the math, little girl.
My uncle is an artist. Your brother is a conceited musclehead like the rest of you flying douchebags. I can't believe I ever thought I loved you.
Enough. Huh?
They're coming. Are you ready? I said, are you ready?
MA57A, raise your hand. 57A, raise your hand. Step forward.
One moment, please, sir. We need to talk.
Back up, inmate. You're in violation. 57A, step forward.
Excuse me, one moment, please. I'm the new shot caller here. My name is Fish Mooney. And with all due respect, for you and I to have a good working relationship, there's some things that need to change.
Is that right?
What's your name?
None of your damn business what my name is.
Right, okay, well, I know you have a job to do. And I am more than willing to give you 57A. In exchange for 60 crates of water, 30 blankets, 50 pounds of fresh fruit, and a few magazines.
What if I refuse? What will you do?
Well, I'd be willing to give you 57A, just not alive.
We need them alive.
Exactly.
I'm gonna count to 3. You'll disappear or get a severe beating.
I'm gonna take that as a no.
1, 2.
It's simple economics. Our lives are worth something. 60 crates of water, 30 blankets.
You're coming with me. The manager is gonna be very unhappy with you.
I would think this manager wouldn't be too happy with you either. So if he wants to talk to me, I'll be right here.
The manager doesn't come down here.
Well, looks like we have a standoff. I tell you what, I can be flexible. So, I'll go talk to this manager, but while I'm gone, you're going to stay right here as our guest. How's that sound?
We'll be back.
Wait, back up a little. So you set the snake loose
Yes, ma'am.
to track down the body?
Yes, ma'am. The snakes have an excellent sense of smell.
Well, now I know. And your prime suspects are a clown and an acrobat.
Yo, ain't this one a doozy?
Your victim, Lila Valeska, was killed by a large knife or hatchet, multiple blows to the head and upper torso.
Around 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon.
From 2:30 to 4:15, both Grayson and Lloyd were in the ring for the Mad Night.
Well, how precise is that time of death? Give or take 45 minutes.
Still possible then, but cutting it close. Hold and press your guys, but keep looking.
Yeah, boss. Forensics is working the crime scene now. We're going through the phone records.
All right. We're gonna send the rest of you home now, but the investigation is ongoing. Nobody leaves town. And listen up. No more fighting. Look where your friends are. What good is this feud doing you?
I like it when you act all tough. Nobody leave town.
Sounds better when you say it.
I feel like we should finish up our date. Do you want to come over tonight? I can cook you dinner.
Sure, that sounds good.
Good. Get some rest.
I will try. See you later.
I have to ask. If you were to guess, who do you think killed Lila?
I try not to guess. I work the suspects and I wait on forensics.
Excuse me. Am I speaking to Detective James Gordon?
Yes?
Then this must be Dr. Tompkins, the medical examiner.
I'm sorry, how did you know who we were?
My name is Paul Cicero. I'm a psychic with the Sideshow. Lila Valeska was an old friend of mine.
A psychic. I see. How can I help you, Mr. Cicero?
I sense that you don't think Owen or Alphonse are guilty.
You must be psychic.
In which case, perhaps you'd like to hear the message Lila sent me from the other side.
Thanks, Mr. Cicero. We're not quite looking at the other side just yet.
As you wish. I'm merely a messenger.
What's the message?
Thank you, Doctor. Lila told me that the servant of the devil lies in the garden of the Iron Sisters.
The Iron Sisters? What does that mean?
I don't know.
We'll get right on it.
I don't think sarcasm is your métier, James. Make of the message what you will. Good day to you both.
Well, that wasn't very open-minded of you.
Oh, come on, Lee. He's a fraud. He's going to go straight to the press and say he's consulting on the case. He's looking for publicity.
Maybe.
If you were going to send a message from beyond the grave, don't you think priority number one would be the killer's name and not Lynn?
Who knows how it works?
All right, I'm not going to argue with you.
Good. Later, then.
Later.
They called to confirm you're meeting with the board of Wayne Enterprises tomorrow.
Excellent. I was afraid they'd postpone again.
Well, I'll say it one more time. I think that it's an incredibly bad idea, Master Bruce. I think it's reckless. I think it's premature. And quite frankly, I think it's bloody dangerous.
We've already been over this 100 times, Alfred. My mind is made up. Can you pass me that file over there?
Said my piece. If we're both found dead in a ditch, don't blame me.
Ta-da! Nah.
No? Jim loves me in this color.
It's too obvious. You gotta dress like you're not trying, like you're on your way to go meet some other guy. To go sailing, or whatever.
Really? Sailing? Alrighty.
Oh, my God.
You like?
Oh, my God.
Oh my God.
What's wrong?
No, it's good. It's my sister's recipe. She's a really brilliant cook. I was thinking of my sister, and it came to me. I think I know what the blind man's message means. The servant of the devil lies in the garden of the Iron Sisters.
Oh?
It's Arkham Bridge. The Iron Sisters, Arkham Bridge. The towers are called Mary and Betty.
I remember as a kid we used to call them that, but...
Right, and there's a park under the towers on the Gotham side. A garden. It all fits.
Lee, it fits an impossible story. He didn't speak with Lila Velasca. She's dead.
So you say?
Come on, you're a doctor, a scientist.
There are plenty of things in this world that can't be explained by rational science.
Yeah, people who enjoy folk dancing, for instance, doesn't mean ghosts exist.
You're very arrogant in your certainty. What if this is a clue to a murder? The poor woman.
Fine, I'll go myself.
Thank you. I'll come with you.
Okay, we'll go together. First thing in the morning.
Morning?
Now. You want to go now?
It's only half a mile away.
It's dark.
I have a flashlight.
So, what are we looking for exactly?
I know. This is probably a complete waste of time. Thank you for doing this.
No problem. But, let's not make a habit out of it, okay? This is no place for a lady.
Ha!
What do you mean, ha?
You're a hypocrite. You say you want a strong woman to share this crazy life you've chosen, but when push comes to shove, you want me to stay home and bake cookies.
Not cookies, necessarily. Pie, any kind of pie.
Ha ha! So, if someone were to throw something from a car on the bridge, this is where it would land.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
THFC. What does that mean?
Hellfire Club. It's a Satanist cult committed a string of ritual murders. They haven't been active for a decade or more.
I guess they're back.
No, I don't think so. Hey, Sarge, I'm gonna need a couple of mobile units to pick some people up. But listen, they need careful handling. Sir, they're in 3 and 4. Thanks, Zeke. Neither of them knows the other one's here, right? Right, like you said. Good work.
Just bear in mind that you could be wrong about all of
Bear
this.
in mind, I will, but I'm not wrong.
So go on home now, lady.
Hey, we were having a perfectly lovely evening. I am not the one who wanted to go out searching for Satanist hatchets. You know what I wanted to do.
You're in.
I'm sorry, what?
I tend to get overly enthusiastic about things. It's an issue for me. My mom always said, who gives a crap what my mom said, right? Have a good night, Jim. Let me know how it all turns out.
Good night, Lee. Wait! What you said earlier about hypocrisy, sharing lives. You're right, let's go.
And what?
Right.
Good evening, Mr. Cicero. Sorry to bring you down here so late.
Good evening, Detective Gordon. Dr. Tompkins.
How did you...
He smells your perfume. You solved the message Lila sent you.
Oh?
Took us to Arkham Bridge Park.
Found a hatchet there. With Satanist symbols scratched into it.
Dear Lord.
You know what that hatchet means, Mr. Cicero?
Tell me.
It means you're an accessory to murder.
Such drama. I merely passed along a message.
A message from the dead. Didn't happen. Which means you invented the message. Which means you had someone plant a hatchet for us to find. You wanted us to think Satanists were responsible for Lila's death. You're protecting somebody.
Lila spoke to me. That's all.
No. A hatchet is a clumsy ploy. You wouldn't try it unless you were desperate. Which suggests you're protecting someone close. Someone you love.
This fantasia was conjured in your blinkered mind. If you could only see what I see.
Hi, Jerome. Please, take a seat. You know Mr. Cicero from the show?
Yes, sir. Hello, Mr. Cicero.
Good evening, Jerome.
You know why you're here?
Did you find out who killed my mother?
You killed your mother, Jerome.
Me?
You killed her up on that hill, and Mr. Cicero let you clean up in his trailer. He told you to scratch the Satanist stuff on a hatchet and throw it off the bridge.
Sure. That's absurd and offensive.
But it's the truth. What I don't know is why this man risked so much to help you. I think he's your father.
You don't know what you're talking about. My father was a sea captain.
Am I wrong, Mr. Cicero?
Yes.
He was a sea captain. His name was Sven Carlson. He died at sea.
What was the name of his ship?
He worked on a lot of different ships.
The one he went down in.
She never said.
We can do a blood test to prove I'm right. Takes only half an hour to get a foolproof result. Isn't that right, Dr. Tompkins?
Yes.
Save yourself a needle.
I do hate needles. I'm sorry, Jerome.
What are you talking about?
He's right. I am your father.
No, why would you say that?
You must have suspected the truth.
You're not my father. My mother would never...
Your mother was a cruel woman. She was often unkind to me. But she did once love me in her way. And she loved you very much. That's why she gave you a better father.
My mother was a cold-hearted whore who never loved anyone. And she'd never touch a pathetic old creep like you.
All these years, do you think I was kind to you because I'm such a good man? If I wasn't your father, would I help you as I have after what you did?
My father. I'll be damned. It's very funny. Boom-sh. Looks like the bitch got me with a zinger in the end.
Why did you kill your mother, Drew?
Oh, you know how mothers are. She just kept pushing. And I'm like, fine, Mom. Be a whore. Be a drunken whore, even. But don't be a nagging, drunken whore. You know? Don't come yell at me to do the dishes if you've been banging a fly the next one. You know.
Long night, huh? Things got kind of ugly.
Yes, it did.
You okay?
I'm good. Truly. It was ugly, but it was also kind of thrilling.
Thrilling.
Thrilling and scary. Like looking down a deep, dark tunnel. Thanks for letting me be there.
You are an unusual woman.
You just don't know many women. Can we go home now?
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Penguin.
Victor. How nice.
Don Falcone thinks you're messing up. You don't know how to run a club. Your numbers stink.
With all due respect,
I didn't come here to talk.
good manners cost nothing, you know?
Relax. He's harmless. Say hi, Butch.
Hi.
Falcone didn't want to throw him away, so I worked on him in my basement for a couple of weeks. He's a whole new man. Right, Butch?
Yes, sir, Mr. Zaz.
Butch knows the club scene up and down. He'll help you out.
But he's Butch Gilzine. He's loyal to Fish Mooney.
And he'll do exactly what you say.
Really?
Really.
Hey, Butch.
this for me.
I do good work.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Bruce.
Welcome to Wayne Enterprises. So happy to see you.
Thank you for meeting with me. I have some questions regarding Wayne Enterprises' business affairs.
Of course. It's your company after all. Fire away, young man.
I have two main areas of concern. Underworld involvement in the Arkham Project, and chemical weapons manufacture at our Wells affiliate.
That's great. Congratulations.
We wanted to thank you. If you hadn't figured out who killed Lila and talked sense to us the way you did, our families never would have reconciled, and we could have never gotten together.
Just doing my job. Hey, we have a son. We'll name him Gordon.
Well, we'll discuss that, but we're certainly very grateful.
Sure.
Why so happy?
Happy customers.
That's not it. Something else. You got laid, didn't you?
That's impressive.
You slept somewhere without razors and you smell like lady soap. Easy catch.
I can only conclude that high-level individuals or groups within Wayne Enterprises have colluded in corruption, bribery, racketeering, and unethical medical research.
Thank you for that input, Bruce. I'm so sorry if you've been alarmed or upset by these shocking stories and rumors you've been exposed to.
These are much more than rumors.
We'll look into them thoroughly and carefully, of course. Bruce, let's be fair. You've told us nothing with any substantive proof behind it.
I haven't told you all I know.
No? What else is there?
I hope you do look closely into these issues, because I'll be raising them at the next shareholders meeting with a view to possible legal action.
Dear me. Legal action. These are all very deep waters for such a young man.
My youth is not relevant, except that if I were a man, I would be chairing this board, and I would be sure that Wayne Enterprises was run honestly. Thank you for your time.
Manager says you have a deal. You go up and see him, I stay here.
What's your name?
Schmidt.
Your first name?
Thomas.
Thomas. Welcome. Why don't you take off that heavy gear and relax? My family's gonna show you a good time.